Hello guys, today we talk about rice crop, which is known as chawal in Hindi. It is leading food crop in world. Rice plant, commonly known as Asian rice. Kernel of rice, which have chaff, bran, bran residue, cereal germ, and endosperm. Rice plant with small wind pollinated flowers. Small wind pollinated flowers are found in rice. Botanical name of rice, Oryza sativa, and family of rice is Gramineae, which is known as Poaceae. 60% consumption and 60% consumption of rice in Southeast Asia. It is 43% of food grains and 55% of cereals in India. When we talk about the nutrition value of rice, it has protein 6 to 7%, fat 2 to 2.5%, and carbohydrate 77 to 79%. It has vitamin B groups. Much of the loss of nutrients can be avoided through parboiling process. What is parboiling process? Parboiling process conserve B12, and uh, in parboiling process B6 is lost. The V-shaped rice cultivation, which is popular in Japan, given by Matsushima, a scientist, Matsushima. He gave V-shaped rice cultivation. Origin of rice, from where rice distribute in whole world. The region is Indo-Burma, Northeast India, and Myanmar regions, and surrounding areas are the origin of rice crop. Area and distribution of rice crop. Rice is the leading food crop, and leading cereal crop is wheat. India ranks first in rice area and second in rice production. Rice ranks in world. First rank is of wheat and second rank of rice. Rice production 131 million ton. Rice area 44.8 million hectare. Then we talk about the classification of rice. The genus Oryza includes 24 species, of which 22 are wild. From 24 species of Oryza sativa, 22 are wild, which is found as wild crops, and two, namely Oryza sativa and Oryza glaberrima. Oryza glaberrima are cultivated in West Africa. Hence, two species of Oryza sativa and glaberrima, are cultivated as a crop by farmers. Chromosome numbers of rice 24. Sativa rice, Oryza sativa, grouped into three subspecies: Indica, Japonica, and Javanica. Indica are grown in India, Japonica in Japan, and Javanica, Indonesia. Javanica rice, Oryza javanica rice have long panicle with horned grains, low sensitivity to difference in day length. Day length insensitive. Botanical description of rice. First, we talk about the root system of rice. When rice grains germinate in upland soil, the sheath or coleorhiza emerges bud. In lowland soils, coleoptile emerges first, ahead of coleorhiza. This is coleoptile and this is coleorhiza. This is radical, and these two are adventitious roots. In upland soil, the coleorhiza emerges first, but in lowland soils, coleoptile emerges first. Primary or embryonic root are radical. Rice is a self-pollinated crop. Now we talk about shoot system of rice. When we talk about culm or stem, birds near ground level grow into tillers. Rice rice is a crop which have tillers. Leaves are sessile, distinguished from wheat by the length of ligule. Now panicle. Inflorescence of rice is called panicle. It is a group of spikelets. Panicle. Group of spikelet. This is the panicle of rice, in which grains are found. Panicle, group of spikelet, and spikelet floret, all parts found above the outer glume. Floret of rice consists lemma and palea. Complete flower between lemma and palea. Between lemma and palea, complete flower of rice is found. Lemma and palea, collectively called as hull. Stamens, 6 pistils are found, and pistils are female organs. Lodicules, two transparent structure at the base of flower. Grain of rice is called caryopsis. Brown rice, dehulled rice, grain as brownish pericarp over it. After hulling, white rice comes in existence. Before hulling, it is called brown rice. Embryo as dot-like structure are called hilum. Embryo contains plumule and radicle. Coleoptile. A sheath which encloses plumule is called coleoptiles. Now we talk about climate requirement of rice. Rice is grown from sea level to as high as 3000 meters. It requires hot and humid climate. For optimum growth of rice, the optimum temperature is 21 to 37 degrees Celsius. For blooming, 27 to 30 degrees Celsius. For ripening, 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Photoperiodically, rice is a short day plant. It grown in India in 3 seasons: Kharif season, Rabi season, and summer or spring season. The local name of Kharif season is called Os in West Bengal and Bihar. Local name of Rabi season rice is called Aman or Aghani. Local name of summer or spring season rice, Dalwa in Odisha and Boro in West Bengal. The sowing time of rice in different season. In Kharif, sowing time May June. In Rabi, June July. And in summer or spring, November to December is the sowing time. Harvesting time. Harvesting comes generally 4 months after sowing. Then in Kharif season, the harvesting time is September to October. In Rabi, November to December. And in summer, March to April is the harvesting time of summer rice. Soil requirement for rice crop. Clay loam soils are the best for rice cultivation. Rice is a semi-aquatic crop, so grows best under submerged condition. The optimum pH for rice cultivation 5.5 to 6.5. We talk about varieties of rice. Rice takes 100 to 105 days in direct seeded or upland cultivation, and it takes 115 to 125 days in direct seeded puddled soil. The varieties which have maximum yield takes 130 to 135 days for sowing to harvesting. Jaya variety is called miracle rice of India. A scientist, G.V. Chalam, in 1964 to 65 takes 2 kilogram of TN1 variety seed from IRRI to India, and IR8 variety comes in India in 1966. IR8 variety evolved by Henry M. Bichel at IRRI, International Rice Research Institute. In 1989, ICR started research project on hybrid rice. The gene responsible for dwarfness is called DGU gene, literally meaning brown tipped and short legged. DGU gene is responsible for dwarfness in rice varieties. Cultivation of rice. There is two principal systems for rice cultivation. First, dry or semi-dry upland cultivation, and second, wet or lowland cultivation. In dry or semi-dry upland cultivation, two subsystems are found. Uh, in first, broadcasting the seed, and second, sowing the seed behind the plow or drilling. And in wet or lowland cultivation, there are also two systems: transplanting in puddled soil, and second, broadcasting sprouted seed in puddled soil. Firstly, we talk about dry or semi-dry rain-fed upland cultivation, in which direct seeding should be done. Short duration varieties which uh, which takes 100 to 105 days are used in this type of system. The seed rate in this system, when we do broadcasting, 100 kg seed of rice is required, and in drilling 60 kg of rice seeds required. Seed treatment. Seed treatment is done to avoid insect, pest and diseases in rice crop. 10 kg seed is treated with 5 gram Amazon, 1 gram streptocycline, 2.5 gram agromycin or fojamycin in 10 liter of water for 24 hours. Fertilizer. NPK should be used for rice crop. Phosphorus and potassium are used at the time of sowing, and nitrogen should be applied in 3 times. 1/4 at the time of land preparation, half at tillering, 35 to 40 days after sowing, and 25% at panicle initiation stage, which comes 55 to 65 days after sowing. For weed control, one manual weeding should be done 40 to 45 days after sowing. Second type of cultivation of rice crop is wet or lowland cultivation, in which raising seedling in nursery should be done. For 1 hectare rice crop, seedlings should be grown in 500 square meter area. 500 square meter area is sufficient for 1 hectare. For late sowing varieties of rice, 750 to 1000 square meter area is sufficient. For bold grain varieties, 40 to 45 kg seed required, and for fine grain varieties, 30 to 35 kilogram seed required. Soaking and incubating are the soaking and incubating will help for pre-germination of seed. Soak the seed at room temperature 27 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. Are good for good germination. Methods for raising seedlings. Seedlings are raised for transplanting of rice crop. First method is wet method. In wet method, soil is puddled 2 to 3 times with puddler. 50 beds of 1.25 into 8 1.25 meter width and 8 meter length. Size 50 beds required for raising seedlings in wet method. Drainage channel 30 centimeter wide between beds should helpful for draining of water. Fertilizer per bed 225 gram urea, 500 gram ammonium sulfate and 500 gram single superphosphate are helpful in raising seedlings. Broadcast the seed and take water level 5 cm. 50 gram urea per square meter is top dressed. In zinc deficient soils, give 2 spray of zinc sulfate, 5 kg zinc sulfate plus 2.5 kg calcium hydroxide in 100 liter of water should be given to avoid zinc deficiency. This spray should be done first at 10 days after sowing and second 20 days after sowing. In case of iron deficiency, 0.5% iron sulfate solution should be sprayed at 20 to 25 days after sowing. Dry method of raising seedlings. Soil should be plowed 3 to 4 times and same size 1.25 meter wide and 8 meter lengthy size beds are good in dry method. 50 centimeter high beds with channels 30 centimeter wide. Same seed and fertilizer should be applied. Sown seed should be covered with a layer of soil. Don't flood water in beds. Keep the seed beds saturated with water although. Debog, Depog method of raising seedlings. This method introduced from Philippines in South India. Mostly in Andhra Pradesh, this method is applied. In this method, 25 to 30 square meter area is sufficient. Seedlings are very delicate and survive for about 2 weeks. Slightly raised 4 to 5 centimeter surface on the seed bed evenly. In 1 square meter area, 3 kilograms seed should be applied. Width is 1.5 meter. Cover the soil with banana leaves or plastic seeds. It takes about 36 to 48 hours. Pre-emerged, pre-germinated seeds should be sprouted on plastic or banana leaves at the rate 3 kg per square meter area. Sprinkle water 3 to 4 times on these plastic or banana leaves. In this method, seedlings are ready in 11 to 14 days. Hybrid seed rice rate Hybrid rice seed rate 10 to 15 kg per hectare and basmati rice seed rate 35 to 40 kg per hectare. Depot method of raising seedlings. These are the beds and these are the channels. Preparation of field for rice crop. Plow 25 to 30 cm deep with moldboard plow. Puddling. 2 weeks puddling is done in rice crops. 2 weeks before transplanting. Before puddling, 30 cm high earthen bunds should be made uh, to avoid drainage of water. Puddling also reduce weed germination. The process of puddling reduce weed count in rice field. 3 to 4 runs of puddler should be done. Apply half nitrogen and other fertilizer like phosphorus and potassium at the time of puddling. When in nursery seedlings are ready, then the seedlings are transplanted in rice field. Transplanting is done by automatic paddy planter. In case of short duration varieties, 3 to 4 weeks old seedlings are good for transplanting. And in medium and short duration varieties, 4 to 5 weeks old seedlings are good. Or 4 to 5 leaf stage when comes in nursery, when they are 15 to 20 centimeter high, then the seedlings are should be transplanted in rice fields. Delay planting. Delay planting is responsible for early flowering of male tillers. 2 to 3 seedlings at spacing 20 into 10 centimeter. For 45 days, old seedlings, 5 to 6 seedlings per hill should be transplanted at the 2 to 3 centimeter depth. Deeper planting delays and inhibit tillering. Average 50 hills per square meter area should be transplanted. Broadcasting sprouted seed in puddled soils. Where shortage of labor, uh, then broadcasting should be done. 100 kg seed per hectare is required in this method. Sprouted seed with 1 to 2 mm. Now we talk about manures and fertilizers requirement in rice crop. 10 to 15 tons of FIM should be applied 4 to 6 weeks before sowing. Flooded or waterlogged puddled soil develop two zones. First, oxidized zone and second, reduced zone. This is the water. And upper zones 1 to 10 centimeter, which is brown in color, is called oxidized zone. And below reduced zone are found below the oxidized zone. This is called oxidized reduced zone. This is reduced, this is oxidized. Oxidized zone are upper zones 1 to 10 centimeter, and below 10 centimeter reduced zone are found. Fertilizer containing nitrates such as calcium ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate, and certain NPK complex fertilizers or mixtures are more susceptible to loss of nitrogen through leaching and denitrification. So we should apply ammonium fertilizers in rice crop, because nitrate fertilizers are more susceptible to leaching and denitrification. Ammonium fertilizer should be used in rice crop. Efficiency of nitrogen applied in soil 30 to 40%. DAP is an excellent fertilizer for basal dressing. Diammonium phosphate should be applied as basal dressing. Sulfur coated urea has been found better than normal urea, because sulfur coated urea is not so much susceptible to leaching and denitrification. In acid soils, rock phosphate in finely powdered form should be used. Blue green algae 15 to 20 kg per hectare should be used after 7 to 10 days after sowing or transplanting. Full dose of phosphorus and potassium fertilizer should be used at the time of sowing. Nitrogen given at 3 times, 50% at sowing time, 25 at tilting or 25 to 30 days after sowing, and 20% nitrogen should be given at panicle initiation stage, which comes 55 to 65 days after sowing. In case of old seedlings, 2/3 or 3/4 nitrogen should be used at the time of transplanting, and rest amount of nitrogen should be used 25 days later of first first nitrogen use. Avoiding nitrogen loss from the soil. For avoiding nitrogen loss in the soil, we should use of pre-incubated urea. What is pre-incubated urea? 1 kg urea with about 5 kg soil, not too wet, is called pre-incubated urea. So to avoid nitrogen loss, we should use pre-incubated urea. Use of mud balls. Urea in the center of the ball should be used to avoid nitrogen losses. Use of neem seed cake 15 to 25% with urea. In zinc deficient soils, we should use 20 to 25 zinc sulfate per hectare. Water management in rice crop. Rice consume very much water. The water requirement is high during the initial seedling period, covering about 10 days. Most critical stages of rice for water management. First, panicle initiation, second, heading, and third, flowering. Water use efficiency in rice crop 3.7 kilogram per hectare millimeter. 2 to 5 centimeter water till the seedling establishment and dove stage. Before harvesting, we should drain out water before 7 to 15 days before the harvesting. Weed control. First weeding should be done 20 days after transplanting before first top dressing. Second, 50 to 60 days after sowing before second top dressing. Wild rice is the common weed in rice fields. Now we talk about diseases in rice crop. First disease, blast disease of rice, which is caused by Pyricolaria oryzae. Symptoms are boat-shaped or eye-shaped spots with grey or dark brown margin appears on the leaf and leaf sheath. The treatment of blast disease: 10 kg seed with 5 gram Amazon, 1 gram streptocycline, 2.5 gram agromycin 100 in 10 liter of water for 24 hours before sowing. Spray 0.1% Hinosan 50 EC or carbendazim, or which is called as biostin, should be used. Symptoms of blast disease. Second, brown spot of rice caused by Cochleobolus miavinus or Helminthosporium oryzae. Add muriate of potash to correct potassium deficiency. 3 to 4 spray with 0.2% Gynab or Mancozeb 75 vegetable powder at the interval of 10 to 12 days. Symptoms of brown spot disease. Stem rot disease of rice caused by Leptospira salvini. The treatment or prevention is avoiding standing water in rice crop. False smut disease caused by Claviceps or Rhiza sativa, visible only after flowering. Spray 0.2% copper oxychloride Bloitex at the time of 50% panicle emergence stage will help to depress false smut disease. Sheath blight disease caused due to Corticium sasaki. Bacterial leaf blight disease in rice caused by Xanthomonas oryzae. Cresek occurs in this disease. Yellowish bacterial ooze appears. And for avoiding this disease, 3 to 4 spray of 75 gram agromycin 100 or 500 gram copper oxychloride should be used in 500 liters of water. Bacterial leaf streak disease caused due to Xanthomonas translucens, same as bacterial leaf blight. Tungro it is also known as killer disease. Khera disease of rice, it is caused by zinc deficiency. For treatment of this disease, spray a mixture of 5 kg zinc sulfate and 2.5 kg lime in 1000 liters of water should be given in 1 hectare area. First spray 10 days after sowing, second 20 days in nursery, and third 15 to 20 days after transplanting should be given. Insect pest in rice crop. First we talk about stem borer or yellow stem borer. It causes dead heart or white bud in rice crop. Treatment: 3% carbofuran or furadone granules 30 to 33 kg should be used in rice crop. Larva of stem borer disease. stem borer insect pest. The symptoms of stem borer's presence in rice crop. Gall midge insect. It creates onion leaf or silver leaf on rice plant. This is the gall midge insect. Rice hispa insect in rice crop. Leaf roller. This insect is leaf roller. It rolled the leaves of rice plant. For treatment of this insect, insecticides Quinalphos or Ecalux 25 EC 2 ml per liter of water should be sprayed at insect. Swarming caterpillar. The caterpillars on rice plant are swarming caterpillars which completely destroy the rice plant. Armyworm or earhead cutting caterpillar. This is the life cycle of armyworm: larva, pupa, adult, and egg. Gandhi bug insect. The zoological name of this insect: Leptocorsia, Leptocorisa acuta. Mole cricket are also found in rice fields. For control or for control of mole cricket, carbofuran or furadon 3% granules 33 kg per hectare should be used for the control of mole cricket. This is the mole cricket insect. Green leaf hopper transmit virus in rice plant. Plant hoppers, white-backed, which is found in early season July-August, and brown plant hopper appears in late season October to November. Plant hopper creates hopper one in rice plant. These are the plant hoppers. Harvesting and threshing in rice crop. When 80% panicles have about 80% ripened spikelets, then it is the time for harvesting. The grain contains 20% moisture is the good time for harvesting. Mid-late duration varieties which comes at harvesting stage 135 to 150 days, gives 60 to 70 quintals yield per hectare, and short duration varieties gives 45 to 55 quintal per hectare, and hybrid rice varieties gives 60 to 70 quintals per hectare. Hulling. What is hulling? Grain to straw ratio is called hulling, which is found 70 to 75% in rice crop. This is all about rice crops. Hope you like it.